We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition Season 9. This is episode 5. We're halfway through the series, through the season, and we have back with us returning from last season, T, Disney lover, Disney employee, animation lover, you name it, she's seen it most likely. T, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming back. I enjoyed
Thank
having you last season, and I'm glad you came back this season.
you for having me.
Welcome, and for people who didn't see last season or don't know who you are, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm T. I'm, as you said, a Disney fan, Disney lover. Work at the happiest place on earth at Disneyland. Um, Disney has been literally huge staple in my life, so I breathe that. Also, just love animated films in general because I think animation is really cool. Dabbled in animation in college, so yeah, just huge fan of it.
And you're a talented artist as well. So,
Oh yes, thank you.
and for anyone who's new to this is a 12-question multiple choice game show about anything even remotely in the field of animation. As long as T keeps getting questions right, she goes higher up the ladder. Once she gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and she leaves with the last number of points from the last safe haven. She has 3 lifelines to help her, 50-50, gets rid of 2 wrong answers. If one friend, if she chooses, she can call someone for help or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is Mr. Stanford Clark, who won the game show last season, Disney lover, film critic, movie podcaster, and I've asked him all these questions, and T can see how he answered, decide if she wants to go with that or not. And if she gets a 32,000 point level, there's a 4th lifeline, double dip, which she gets 2 chances at answering a question. Since we've already had a million point winner for this season, there will be no round 2, so T is just going to be try to aim for that million, or see how far we can get at least. But most importantly, have fun.
Yes,
So T, are you ready to play Millionaire?
I'm ready.
She is ready. I'm going to share my screen. You see the Millionaire screen?
Okay, I see it.
See it? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is your ladder of points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. And everybody, check out Stanford Clark. You can check out his blog, Movies Past and Present, and also he's part of the Animation Fascination podcast. You can check them out as well. I have the links there. T has read this already, so we're going to start. T, 500 points. What is the name of the animated British preschool television series featuring a piglet and her family, which debuted in 2004? Is it Prunella Pig, Peppa Pig, Patricia Pig, or Persimmon Pig?
I'm gonna go with B, Peppa Pig.
Nothing's final. Did you say final answer? Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
So take your time to say final answer, but I think you know your answer is correct. Congratulations. I don't think I ever watched an episode of Peppa Pig. I mean, granted,
You're not missing out on anything.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Wow, that's a hot take. I think Peppa
Bluey
Pig.
is probably better for you.
Bluey. Yeah, I've heard amazing things about Bluey, but all I've heard about Peppa Pig is parents are annoyed with it.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised this came out in 2004. That means it's almost 20 years old. So wow.
Yes, my sister tried to watch it and I hated it when she did.
There you have it. So Bluey is better than Peppa Pig.
From what I hear, yes,
Well,
Bluey is a lot better than Peppa Pig.
I haven't seen either, but yes, I'll trust you.
I haven't watched Bluey, but I have watched Peppa Pig.
You know that's bad. Okay, T, the next one's the 1,000 points. I have to remind you if you get that wrong and leave with nothing. I don't think that's going to happen, but just to remind you, 1,000 points. Its predecessor, the animated 2014 Blue Sky Studios film Rio 2, takes place in which country? Is it Brazil, England, India, or Tanzania?
A, Brazil. Final answer.
Well, your answer is correct. Good job. You have 1,000 points no matter what you do today. Have you seen the Rio films?
I have. Was very obsessed with both of them, like growing up watching them.
Okay.
My sisters watched it religiously, especially the first one. We were very much Rio fans. Still quote some of the stuff from today. So.
Oh wow, nice. I haven't met anyone who was like a hardcore fan of the 2 films, so that's nice to hear.
Yeah, we just watched it all the time. I think it was on DVD, and it was something we put in like the car when we were like taking long drives. So it was just like, just watch Rio.
Which do you like better, the first one or the sequel?
I don't know. It's such a hard question. I like the original. I think because it was just like, it was good. The
It was,
second one's kind of sad.
yeah, that's true. But they were. I like the first one more than the second one. The second one I felt kind of went everywhere in terms of the plot, but
Hmm.
the first one I definitely like more than the second one. I love the cockatoo Nigel. He's one of my favorite. He's a very good villain.
Yeah, he's funny.
Okay, T, you had 1,000 points, but let's get you higher, 2,000. Which of the following does Goofy do in the animated 2000 Disney Toon Studios film An Extremely Goofy Movie? Does he audition for a film, go on a worldwide cruise, open a diner, or enroll in college?
D, enrolling college.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I had a feeling you would know this one. Your answer is correct. We're up your
It's an
alley now.
underrated movie.
What do you say?
I said it's an underrated movie.
Okay, do you like it better than a Goofy movie?
Oh no, no,
Okay.
Goofy movie is way more amazing, but I do enjoy an extremely Goofy movie.
I I like both. I don't like a Goofy movie as much as most people, but I do like it. An extremely,
Really?
yeah, an extremely Goofy movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I just remember the Beatnik poet guys.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It's quite
Extreme,
it is quite extreme. It's quite
very
enjoyable.
very 2000s.
Yes,
But yes, I'll have to when I go through the Disney Toon Studios films again. I'll definitely get back to it.
yes, do it.
I'll let you know. Okay, T, you're 2,000 points. You still have all your lifelines. 5,000. Let's go. How does the cattle rustler Alameda Slim hypnotize cows in the animated 2004 Disney Canada film Home on the Range? Does he do it by doing jumping jacks? Does he do it by Tai Chi movements? Does he do it by throwing powder in their eyes? Does he do it by yodeling?
D, by yodeling. Final answer.
Were you 100% sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's correct. Good job.
Okay, I was like, I hardly remember the movie because we watched it in theaters, and I was like, "What in the world is this movie?" And then we watched it a few times, like when it came on TV, and I just remember like the yodeling. My sister would try to yodel, and we obviously we can't yodel, so that's how I remember that.
I will say the yodeling song is like my favorite thing in the movie, which is
Yeah,
not saying much because it's not that great of a movie.
it's not. Hate to say it, they tried, but
They
no.
tried, but it was sad though because how badly it did. That's what made Disney decide, or at least one of the reasons that made them decide to stop doing 2D animated films.
Yeah,
They stopped until they did Princess and the Frog again and brought it back for a little bit. But it
they
was
tried.
it was sad. Home on the Range was the one they went with. But it's a good yodeling song. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't.
Yes.
Get T, you're doing amazing. Still have all your lifelines. 10,000 points.
Woohoo.
What is the name of the legendary piece sought after in the animated 2014 Warner Animation Group film The Lego Movie that is supposed to stop the weapon to crackle? It's the piece of
Um,
destiny. I can see your wheels turning right now. It's the piece of justice, the piece of resistance, or the piece of power.
oh my gosh. I'm
Take your time. You have lifelines if you need them. I think you've seen the Lego Movie
I have once
once. Okay.
vaguely remember it. Although I play the games.
Hey, that works. Did they mention this in the games?
It's not gonna help this movie though. This game. Okay. I don't know why.
Is anything jumping out at you?
Yes.
Which one is that?
D is jumping out on me, but
Okay. Don't forget you could ask Stan for it, and there's also 50-50.
like, do I want to use it on this question though?
And then remind you if you get one wrong, that's into the game too. So
Huh?
just a reminder, if you get one wrong, that's the end of the game as well. So
Exactly.
that's the good point of the
Okay.
lifelines.
Maybe I'll do a 50-50.
Okay, you don't want to ask Stanford, you want to use 50-50. So let's get rid of two wrong answers for you. It's not the piece of power.
I didn't say that.
It's a piece of justice or a piece of resistance. You could use another lifeline, or you could take a guess.
Oh. Um, I'm going. Come on, why is my brain not thinking straight?
It's like going back to your mind palace, the Lego movie, like 10 years ago. What was this about?
I know, like 10 years ago. Think of it. Ew. I don't. Take me a minute. I like gotta go through like all these animations that I've watched.
It's like a file cabinet going
Like that
in your
was
head.
10 years ago.
It's so weird to think 10 years ago almost.
I think also too because like I've only seen it one time
Yeah, true, yeah.
and that's it. It wasn't like a consistent movie that
Like Rio too.
like Rio too. I didn't have it on DVD. I didn't have like it on anything. So I'm just gonna go with my gut.
What's your gut say? You have to say final answer, but just what's it saying right now?
It's saying the piece of justice.
Okay. I remember you could ask Stanford as well if you want.
Okay, let's ask the expert.
Okay.
I don't know losing all this one thing, but I feel like this one was just hard because I've only seen it once.
No, it's fair. Okay, you can use two lifelines on this question, but hey, that's what they're there for. I asked Stanford. He said, I'm 75% sure it's C, piece of resistance.
He's 75% sure.
And
Hmm.
that is one of the two answers still remaining.
It is one of the two answers, so at least, you know, that part's accurate, but can I trust him? I mean, he said he gets like, you know, he's good with the animated films, but he's not good with TV shows.
Right.
And it's not a TV show, it's a movie. So he has to see it. Ah, my brain keeps telling me it's the opposite, but also my brain did tell me it was the piece of power, and that
Yep.
one got taken.
Who do I listen to, Stanford or my brain?
Huh?
Say, who do I listen to, Stanford or my brain?
I don't know. My brain has led me wrong before, so I think we'll just go with C, piece of resistance.
Is that your final answer?
What is it? Uh, yes. Final
Oh,
answer.
all right, you said yes. You had no idea about this. You took a 50-50. You asked Stanford. You're still 100% sure. You went with C. You get this right, T. You still keep going. Get it wrong. It was nice having you. T, your answer is correct.
Yay, thank you. Not my brain, because my
Thank you.
brain would let me wrong.
Thank you, Stanford, Dr. Brain. Yes. It was called
Appreciate it.
it was called A Piece of Resistance. Yeah, I think he's seen like a movie more than you, so that's helped.
Yeah, I need to watch it
it's really
again.
it's a really good movie. I like that a lot. So
I'm
this
not it's a good movie. I know they're popular because they made movies and there's a million games. So,
yeah, and this thing on his back is the piece of resistance. So it's the cap for the crazy glue uh, crazy glue what do you call it, bottle. So
oh, okay.
that's why they call it a piece of resistance, because that's the thing that it's a weapon for them. So anyway, when you see it again, you'll know what I'm talking about.
I know. Watch it again.
Okay, D, you had to use two lifelines, but hey, that's what they're there for. You're two away from the 32,000. Remember, if you get to 32,000, get it right, you'll get that double dip. So keep that in mind. 20,000, let's go. Which country singer voices Joy Jenkins, the director of the spy organization in the animated 2019 Blue Sky Studios film Spies in
Oh,
Disguise? Is it Carrie Underwood, Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, or Shania Twain? Did you see this one?
my gosh. Spies in disguise. Okay.
Did you see Spies in Disguise?
I did.
Okay. At least that was more recent than Lego Movie.
It was more recent, so I watched it in theaters, but I'm just trying to remember who was in that film.
Take your time. And you have that last stand for it if you need it.
I want to save that because I feel like these questions are going to get harder. We need some more Disney questions.
There we go.
In early 2K animation.
Early 2K animation Disney questions. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That's my jam, you know?
That is true. I should have made this specifically for you.
I'm just kidding. I always joke and say, like, I have Disney stuff on my, like, not resume, but like Disney tunes or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I always be like, oh, this is a skill set that's going to waste because it's not getting used.
There we go. More Disney Tune questions.
Maybe it was like the songs, you know?
Yeah. Lion King 2
All right.
songs. We are one.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to remember. I know it's not B. Because if I think who's more relevant in 2019. Right. Yes.
I can't say.
Like, I can't say it, Tiarah. Just like, what do you want to do?
I know the answer.
Well, obviously you know the answer. Okay. I don't think it's going to be B, and I don't think it's going to be D, or maybe. I know it's not Carrie Underwood. I know that for a fact. I know it wasn't Dolly Parton either.
So you just eliminated all four options right there.
Well, no. I'm saying I know it's not A. I know it's not C.
Okay.
So it has to be either B or D. I don't think it was D either. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with B.
Reba, is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Wow. How sure are you?
Like 10% sure, but I know it's not the other ones.
That's a good logic to go by. Okay, you had no idea about this one as well. You went with your 10% guess, Reba McIntyre. Is that correct? Your answer is correct.
What is it?
Wow.
Just like, let me guess and see. Okay.
It is Reba McIntyre. Yeah, I was surprised too that she was in this movie because I didn't think she was relevant either. But I guess she needed
Yeah.
money to pay for a bill or
I
something.
mean, because she wasn't relevant anymore. So
Exactly. Yeah.
as I was like, I know it wasn't Dolly Parton because it wasn't like a bigger deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I knew it wasn't Carrie Underwood because, yeah,
So it was
I
between
didn't hear
her and
any.
Shania Twain then.
Yeah, and I didn't think it was Shania Twain.
Well, congrats, T. You did amazing on that. You saved your lifeline and you went for the right answer. Your brain helped you this time.
Didn't want to use my lifeline.
Well,
That's my last one. I
until
already used it on the Lego movie.
what do you think of Spies in Disguise?
Ah, it was okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I felt too. It was okay. It wasn't
Like,
bad.
I mean, I don't think I'd jump to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was on TV, I mean, I would sit and watch it. But
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it being the last Blue Sky film. Like I felt maybe they could have. Well, I mean, it wasn't
it
their decision to close, but I mean, maybe
could
they
have
could.
ended it on a good note.
Yeah,
And that wasn't it.
Peanuts movie or something.
Exactly.
You're doing amazing. The next is 32,000 points. If you get that right, you have that no matter what. And you get that double dip. So you'll have two lifelines if you get this one right. So let's see what it
Okay.
is 32,000 points.
Hopefully it's a Disney one.
No, it isn't. In which animated direct-to-video Scooby-Doo film does the Mystery Inc. gang meet alternate versions of themselves, albeit in different outfits? Is it Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, or Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost? Are you a Scooby-Doo fan?
Kind of, not really. My husband would kill me though, because he likes all the Scooby-Doo movies.
Technically, you could use him as a phone a friend as your last one and ask him.
He's at work.
The darn work.
Like, honey, I have an important question. He would laugh. He'd be like, really? I don't
Very
know. My heart is really saying A, but it could be because I used to like that one.
okay. Have you seen all four of them of these?
I don't think I've seen C
Okay.
or D.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with my brain because I'm not gonna keep racking my brain. I'm gonna go with A, Scooby-Doo Beyond Zombie Island.
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right, you still had that Stanford, but you decide to keep it. If you get this right, you get 32,000, and you keep going. If you get it wrong, that's the end of the game. You leave with 1,000. T. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Your answer is
Probably wrong. It's okay.
rock. I'm
Ah,
sorry. You leave with 1,000.
I should have used my thing.
It was Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, actually. B, the ones you didn't see.
The one, of
And
course.
actually, it was good you didn't use Stanford. He didn't know this one either, so it worked out. so
So it worked out.
So in Scooby Doo and Cyber Chase, this is them at the left. They go inside like a computer game and they meet alternate versions of themselves dressed like how they dressed in the 60s Scooby Doo show.
That
Except for
would make sense.
Shaggy, he's dressed like how he was dressed in one of the 70s shows. But yeah, anyway, they meet different versions of themselves.
Ah,
But you could ask your husband about it when you go home, see if he knows. Surprise him with a
he's like,
trivia
how'd you
question.
get that one wrong? I go, sorry.
That's my favorite Scooby Doo.
Maybe you should have not been at work and we wouldn't have had this problem.
Exactly. T, I'm so sorry. You leave with 1,000, and like I said, there's no round
Okay.
two. But I enjoyed having you on. It was
Thank you.
kind of entertaining seeing all the mental pressure you're going under. But I hope you had fun. And before we go,
I
is
did.
there anything you want to say, or how can people find you?
Thank you for having me. It was lots of fun. I
All right.
always have fun. And I feel like I need to refresh on Scooby Doo and Legos.
Everything that's not Disney or 20s,
And that's
early
not Disney or
20.
DreamWorks. I need to rewatch.
But hey, I appreciate you being a good sport. And for everyone else watching, this is our fifth contestant, so halfway through the series, and we have 5 more to go. Will we have another millionaire this season? Who knows? Stay tuned and keep watching. Take care. Bye.